I never get bored driving this road. It's just so nice. It's just so relaxing. Zero stress. And the scenery is just stunning. Now we're just coming up to the checkpoint. It's the border police checkpoint, and they generally stop you if they're there to just check your documents, passport or copy of your passport if you've got it. We live right on the border of Laos, so there's an awful lot of transitional people coming backwards and forwards for trade. And here's the checkpoint. So through the checkpoint, nobody there today. Past my little favourite coffee shop on the left hand side coming up, and then out of there. As you can see, it's a pretty straightforward journey. It's just one road all the way into Chiang town. A few twists and turns which motorcyclists really like. It's a really nice piece of road. Beautiful day, crystal clear skies, not a cloud in sight, just lovely. If you haven't seen some of the other vlogs that I've done on the farm, by all means check out my channel. You'll see all our little vlogs there and the family and what we do. In my last vlog I talked about my little motorbike. It's a Honda CBR 150R and it's about 8 years old. It's been a really good bike over the years, but I do dream of another bike. I really like something a little bit more powerful. The dream is the new Honda CB 650F or the CBR 650F. Unfortunately at this point it's not in the budget. We're having to spend money on the farm, get all that sorted out, and you know, life takes priorities and you just have to prioritise on what you have. The new motorbike is not just about the amount of power it has, although it would help. The reason being, the wife and I would like to go up into the mountains and do some videos up there, create some nice content, but unfortunately our 150 just won't cut the mustard. There's a lovely little route that we take going towards Chiang, and we like to go up there for the viewpoint. But the motorbike, again, with both of us on it, really struggles getting up some of those hills. So actually trying to get up the mountains on the motorbike with two of us on it wouldn't be feasible. Maybe I'll see about hiring a couple of bicycles and see if I can cycle up there. Nothing else will keep me fit. For these roads though, the motorbike's just fine. With both me and the wife on the back, it's great. No problems. It's flat, easy to ride. But again, the motorbike does lack a bit of. But it's 8 years old. What do you expect? We do have a truck, or rather her parents have a truck. Again, that's about 15 years old, but it gets us to and from the main city where we need to do our shopping. It's nothing unusual to see people standing in the back of trucks. The tyres have a tendency to take a really sort of stand back, relaxed view of the laws, and they pretty much do as they please. Sign there saying to turn left to go towards Chiang Rai, and today I'm going straight on towards Chiang town. If any of you have ever thought about vlogging on YouTube, I would highly recommend it. It is a lot of work, as I said earlier, but it's great fun. It really is. You get to push yourself, you get to force yourself to go out and do things, which is great. It's what life's about. So yeah, I'd highly recommend it. Motovlogging, that's another thing altogether. It does require a lot of setting up and it's a lot of messing around, but again, you know, once you're out there and you're doing your thing, it's just great fun. Just such a lovely view of the mountains when you cross this little bridge, only just been completed. We're now less than 5 kilometres to Chiang town, where I've got to go and pick up a tax disc for my father-in-law's truck. I've got to get some cat food for Henry, and then I've got to go and eat. I'll go and eat in my favourite little restaurant, 40 baht, which is about £1 for fried rice with pork. Just lovely. Henry, by the way, is obviously our cat. He was a rescue cat. I was driving along one day when I saw somebody run him over, and they didn't stop, and so I stopped, picked him up, took him to the vet. Cost me nearly 2 months' salary, but got him on his feet, and he's been with us ever since, and he's a lovable little cat, he really is. I'm not actually sure if he isn't crossbred with a horse, because he certainly eats like one. I forever seem to be picking up cat food. I don't know why, but that's just the way it goes. But he's worth it. Another view of the mountains as you come along the straight towards Chiang town. Really very, very pretty. We're now only about 4 kilometres outside, so it doesn't take us very long. It's all in all, it's about a 15-minute journey. Lots and lots of temples here. Some of the temples date back 1,000 years. Got a really sharp bend here. The sign says 35, but most people take it a lot faster. On a motorbike, of course, you know, you can lean the bike into it, and it's what bikers really like. We love our twists and turns. Just make sure you keep an even throttle on the way through the bend, and then increase on the way out. It's as simple as that. It's not difficult. Riding a bike is just complete joy. It's a passion. Unless you've ever ridden a bike, then you'll never really understand it. But if you've never ridden a bike, then I suggest you do. It's incredible. The sense of freedom that you get is just unreal. You'll never experience it in a little tin box you call a car. Now we're just coming up to the set of traffic lights. I have a choice here. I can either go straight on going through the town, or I can take the little bypass road around the town and approach it from the back end, which is what I'm going to do. And the reason being, it can get very congested down the main road. One of the reasons being there's so many traders down there. It's right on the banks of the Mekong River. There are literally hundreds of traders, Burmese, Lao and Thais. So sometimes it's not that easy driving down there because the amount of foot traffic walking across the road. I like to go around the back. It's much easier. Now this road that I'm on now hasn't been built that long, and it never seems to have any traffic on it at all, which is just perfect as far as I'm concerned. It just makes my life so much easier. Generally zip along here around 100 kilometers an hour. I'm not really a fast driver, I never have been. Nice stretch of road though, because you get to see all the mountains in the background as well, which is really pretty. Well folks, that's pretty much the end of my journey. I'm nearly at the town. I hope you enjoyed the journey with me, and hopefully you'll join me again on my next little trip out. Please don't forget to subscribe and like the video, it really does help. We'll see you soon. Thanks for watching.